Will Travel. I wasn't even sure there was going to be a video today, or this week I should say. It's Tuesday. We normally have everything all ready to roll by now, and we don't. Last night, Craig and I jumped in side by side and thought we would do a little side by side video like we've done in the past and talk about some of the things that we would have done differently and that sort of thing, you know. But we got out there, and honestly, it just felt fake. Felt like it wasn't real. Like, you know, everything we ran into was like, I don't know, I don't like it, whatever. And typically our videos are take one, that's it, we're done. And last night was not happening. So here I am by myself thinking, okay, instead of pretending everything's perfect, I'm just gonna fill you in on where we are in our life right now. So what's actually happening with Paynes Will Travel right now? Well, as you know, Craig's out on the fishing boat, and lobster fishing goes from the end of April till the middle of July, and it is all consuming. So there's that. You know, we're here and we're up at 4:30 in the morning, and Craig's out on the boat, and he gets home sometimes before 5 and sometimes not before 5, and that's pretty much 6 days a week, unless it's a blow day, and then they do land stuff, so they're still, you know, it's still ever consuming. So you can't plan an adventure or any of that stuff. It's not a complaint, not complaining. We're grateful for fishing. It's wonderful. It, you know, provides a little bit of an income for us, and that's great. Everybody needs that, of course, but you know, it takes a lot, and I think now that it's getting into the end of the season, we're getting a little antsy. We've sat still long enough now, and I think it's time for an adventure. So I think in the next couple of weeks, that's something that I'll be working on. But in the meantime, what I've been doing here is working on building our brand, our Paynes Will Travel brand. And so therefore I've been working on a website, and I'm not overly technical. So I've been working with ChatGPT and trying to build this website, and it's going. Not smoothly, but it's going, and I'm getting there. But so stay tuned for that, because, you know, I'm excited about it. I'm proud of the work that I've done, so I'm hoping that, you know, it'll be beneficial to all of you out there as well. You know, I was saying that I'm working on building the website, and the reason behind that is because we're gonna actually, right now, we're gonna start buckling down and grow our brand and actually create what our vision is for Paynes Will Travel. So instead of just a travel vlog, which it has been up to this point, we're thinking it's more of a lifestyle channel. So it's not just, here we are, look at us, here we are, you know, it's how do you get there, what choices do you make, intentional decisions, basically boiling down to designing a life you love. And that's what our kind of our motto is going to be. Of course, all the other things still stick, right? Number one, keep living life one adventure at a time. That doesn't go away, that's there. Craig's new one, why not? We're keeping that too. You know, I have a plan, be willing to alter it, all those things, we're sticking with that, and we're gonna let it fly. We're flying with it, actually. And, you know, that's part of the transition, but it's also a question, right? You know, are we making the right move? Are we doing the right thing? Is this right? Like, do we just keep doing, look at us, here where we are, or is the transition to lifestyle a better feel for us? And, you know, is it more receptive to you? We talk about having a plan and wanting to and being willing to alter it. Well, we're kind of at that transition point in our lives now too. You know, we've got some things going on with our kids, and certain things are, you know, we're trying to figure out what's going on with our life in general. It all really boils down to what's next. You know, what's next? What's up for us? What's next for us? We are, you know, are we gonna settle down? Are we gonna continue to move around? I don't see us settling down anytime soon. We just like to move too much. But what's the summer gonna unfold, or what's gonna, you know, what does that look like? How's the fall looking for us? I think there's going to be some good content coming up there, because we do have some plans for that. And then next winter, of course, January, February, March, you know, we don't like the snow, so where are we going to end up? And how does that all look? How does it unfold? How does it happen? How do we make it happen? Just basically trusting the process along the way. And that's what it boils down to, right? We've said this before. You guys are probably tired of hearing it, but really it's just, you know, make choices, make a choice, make a decision, make a choice, make it happen. So that's kind of where we're at in our life right now, and we've got a few irons in the fire. So I hope you're going to stick around and continue to watch and enjoy our videos, share them with your friends so they can enjoy them too. You know, subscribe, that's important for us. We're growing organically, we're growing. It's fun, it's super fun, we love it. I'm sure you can tell by when we're chatting with each other here on the YouTube channel and sharing it with you that we're having a grand old time with everything that we do, and we really are. So, a question to you. Have you ever felt like you're in the middle of a messy whatever, and you're like, okay, what's happening here? What's going to go on? What's going to unfold from all of this? And like you're in the middle, messy middle of something, you know what I mean? And then you're like, you don't know how, you're moving forward, but you don't know how that looks, and you don't know how it's, but it's okay, because we're trusting the process. Let me know in the comments if you got something going on like that, because you know what? We've got so many irons in the fire right now. It looks a little messy, but there's a whole lot of fun coming. So stick around. And remember, keep living life one adventure at a time, because I'm going to tell you, it's a great way to do it.